Everyone, it's Victoria, and I'm going to be interviewing someone very, very special who I was privileged enough to meet at the Woodstock Fruit Festival this year in 2012, the second annual. And she's a dear friend right now, and she's really great. She's been raw. Well, let her tell you a story. This is Stephanie Tisone. How are you? Hi. Vibrant light, that's what you are. Tell me, Stephanie, how long have you been raw and then 80-10-10?
Well, okay, it's been about 7.5 years, a little over that, almost 8 years that I've been following a raw food diet. And it's been just over 3 years that I read 80-10-10 and knew that that was like the missing link. I kind of got to that place where I knew something needed to change and tweak it, and that helped me a lot. So that was 3 years ago.
And are you an athlete?
Yes.
What do you do for athletics?
I run. I love dancing. I love to dance. Yoga I like, which I haven't been doing too much lately, but I love it. Swimming, and when it's warm weather, I'm in the water tons. So it's always kind of changing. I like to do, using your own body for strength, push-ups, and...
Well, you definitely have a fit body. I saw you this summer in a bathing suit, and oh my God, rocking. Your stomach, your abs are like freaking steel. Abs of steel, Stephanie has.
Thank you.
So you found yourself doing this because, why did you go into raw foods initially?
Well, I was interested in health from when we figured it out. What was it, like 11 years ago or something? 12 years ago? 12 years ago, I guess. Initially was just cancer in the family and wanted to better my lifestyle and just take care of myself the best I can and not worry and go in that direction. So at first it was just taking like a step at a time and trying to do something better. And it led me to finding a book on raw food, and it was like a duh moment. Like I was like, okay, well I gotta do this, it makes sense. And then, yeah, from then on it was just, I felt so good and just kept learning. And
so there was no real struggle for you once you went on the raw food diet. Well, that was high fat. And when you went on 80-10-10, it was like you found some sort of what? What did you find on that?
Well, I got to the point with doing high fat, even though I kind of eliminated by that point. It was 4.5 years in to raw food. I pretty much was dwindling away from all the heavy, like gourmet stuff. That was pretty much gone. So it was very simple, my diet, but too much fat. That's what I was relying on for calories. So, and in that process, I was having a lot of issues with candida stuff was coming up, a lot of rashes, and I learned that fruit sugars would just make it way worse. But I didn't realize at the time that it was the fat that was the problem. So I just had to pretty much back off from almost all fruit.
And you haven't looked back. You haven't looked back once you went 80. Once you went fruit.
Yeah, because I got to a point right before that where it was just, I felt like something was missing, and I was afraid, like, it didn't feel like it was working anymore, and I knew it didn't feel right to go the other way where I came from, and so I knew there was something missing, and that's when I really sat down and read 80-10-10. I had heard of it before, but I guess I wasn't ready for the information, and the book kind of just came to me, and I read it, and it was like the moment from when I originally read that first raw food book. It was like, okay, well, this is the missing thing, and I felt so good. Everything was just getting better and better and better.
Right.
The last few years, amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so you follow a few different people that you've also mentioned that you really want to give a little bit of a shout out to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say Don Bennett. He's helped me so much. The way he researches and the things that he just discovers, his background behind all of the things that he has, his conclusions that he has come to and things he's discovered are amazing. So I really trust his information a lot. I would definitely recommend looking into his. He's a couple books, and he's got a website with lots of articles.
What was the website? Do you remember?
Health101.com or org.
Yes,
yeah. .org.
Yeah, he's an excellent guy. And where do you see yourself maybe in a few years from now? Maybe you'd be helping other people. You have a lot of experience, Stephanie.
Well, I've helped people that I know and that I've kind of met along the way that were looking for some kind of guidance and just, creating a healthier diet for themselves, not necessarily going to the extreme that I have with my diet, but I've helped people along the way, and I continue to now. I'm working for a family right now that I'm helping them with a lot of nutrition. Kind of plays a big part in it, so That, and also I'm kind of in the process of starting a clothing line. So
Awesome. What kind of clothing line is it?
It'll be an eco clothing line, but
Awesome.
yeah.
Very cool. Well, so you were living in Italy for design, so you know a lot of things about it.
Yeah, I studied design and I worked in fashion world for several years. I used to be a stylist as well, and it was awesome and fun, but I got to a point, I think, when I was learning about nutrition where I just needed to explore that.
Well, now you have the two collaborating together, which is a great marriage right there, you know?
Yeah.
You have the world of design, which you have experience in, and now you're going to bring a new element to it, which is great for the world.
It's another form of art for me. You know?
Yeah, it was like Stella McCarthy having a vegan clothing, you know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, and we all wear clothing, so.
Yeah, we do. Some of us. No, I do. And so anything else you want to add? Is there a website or anything that you are going to...
Not right now.
Not right now. Anyway, everybody's on Facebook.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
yeah,
you know,
Facebook.
the social networks will get you. But I recommend highly to get any information that you can on health and look at the people that are doing this and go to Facebook and check you out, I guess. I don't know. Are you going to have any type of page or anything
Eventually
like that?
I will, and I'll have a website as well, but that's all kind of in the making right now.
So it's Stephanie Tisone. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm so happy
you.
I met you. We had such a good time in Woodstock this year, and I can't wait for next year.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.